Wait, and then... How do we get out of here? Here comes the cops.
Alright. I got to take a piss. I was thinking of going to...
this asshole coming over here. You better, I'm gonna get out of here before this fucking pig tries to come over and arrest me. What'd you say? Talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
How you doing, sir? How you doing? You don't speak? What's the matter? How you doing?
Please don't stand close to me.
Why?
Don't stand close to me.
It's a public sidewalk.
Don't stand close to me.
Why not?
You're intimidating me. You're threatening me.
Nobody's threatening you. I'm standing here saying, how are you doing? I'm trying to get to this gentleman, your friend down here who's not.
Okay.
I don't want you getting hit right here.
Okay, thank you.
Don't get in my face anymore.
What is wrong with you? So I said, how you doing?
Yeah, that's what's called passive aggressive. That's where police officers lie, pretending they're nice and friendly, but they're not. Don't get in my face anymore.
It might have been held as evidence. It's very possible if your video contained a recording. We will copy the information if it's of evidentiary value.
Okay.
And then return your camera. There's no reason for us to keep your camera, which will probably be at earliest tomorrow.
Solomon returning clear.
Hey, hey, hey!
No, actually, no.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing, man?
You almost crashed into a police car.
No, I didn't almost crash into a car.
Yes, you did.
You just pulled the fucking bike out.
You're riding with no hands, almost rode into a police car.
Solution is to whip the bike underneath me?
Listen, you're going to get in an accident here and do
I did get in an accident, asshole, because you grabbed my handlebars.
And that's the guy that was just standing right here. That was recording. Oh, that's him. Oh my God, why they take it? What did he do? All he was doing was recording.
Okay, arrest this guy.
Stood off a bike for no reason.
What the fuck are you doing? For what? For what?
Stood off a bike for no reason.
What am I under arrest for? What did I obstruct? You pulled the bike from underneath me.
And that's the guy that was just standing right here. That was recording.
Listen.
What did I obstruct? Don't turn.
Oh, that's him. Oh my God, why they take it? What did he do? All he was doing was recording.
I want to report a criminal assault by a police officer. And I don't want to, I'm not talking about a formal complaint. I'm talking about he assaulted me. You're saying that if a police officer assaults a citizen, then it's handled by a formal complaint and there's no criminal charges? You changed your position from yesterday. I want you to come out here and explain to me why you're not returning my camera so I can have a record of it to give to my attorney. Mr. Prendergast, you guys took my camera. When you returned my property, you made me sign a thing saying I got my property back before I could inspect it. And then once I got my backpack with my property and inspected it, the camera's not in there. And you guys, you haven't given me a receipt or anything else. So are you going to come out here and explain this to me and give me a receipt? Yeah, I want you to explain to me why I'm not getting my property back. Well, I want you to come out here and do it in person. Why not? Because you don't want to be on camera? Because you don't want to make an ass of yourself? The thing is, when you're telling me over the phone, my camera can't pick up the sound. I want a record of what you're saying. I want to have a record of this for my attorney. And you know what? Every time I've contacted you guys has been the result of your own stupidity. It's not. I didn't come over here just on my own and start. And you know, there's been a reason every time. You guys have done something stupid every time they brought me down here. And instead of searching for a remedy, you guys have continued to retaliate. And now you think you're going to keep my camera?
Yeah.
That's fine if you can keep it. I mean, I can't stop you, but I promise you, in a very short amount of time, you're going to be regretting this. So why don't you provide me that video and then everyone in the world could see how I designed it?
September 28th, like in the afternoon.
Well, I haven't heard anything yet from the last complaint I filed when Rosales attacked me here in the lobby. When I already filed a complaint for Rosales, you guys haven't responded in any way, and now another officer attacked me a second time. Did I design the first attack in your lobby here? Did I design that as well?
I clearly remember when I went to the bank.
In the meantime, your officers are still out on the street attacking people while you pretend to investigate my complaint. Well, the thing is that you already have taken my complaint. Your officers are still assaulting people, and so obviously that's not enough. You guys need to take steps to where you guys stop attacking people just for taking pictures.
She told me if I sent her 9:15
No, Mr. Prendergast, I'm not even close to done. I haven't even started. I've just barely begun. Yeah, come out here and talk to me. I don't want to talk on the phone. Come out here and tell me what you have to say.
Which is a lie. It was part of lie.
How come? Why would that receipt not be given to me when I was released from jail? Like, why wouldn't you guys?
It's not normal procedure.
What's
I'm making an exception. I'm giving you a receipt for your property, so you have a documentation of that. Okay.
Peter Cameron Charger?
We talked on the phone.
Yeah,
and I'm
I know,
not going
but
to go this pitter and patter. We designed these encounters.
Well,
with us.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to debate your arrest.
Well, I'm not debating it either. There's nothing to debate. It's clear as day, especially with the video and footage of it. But Sergeant Heitmeyer, he initiated the contact with me. I didn't initiate contact with him. He yelled, "Hey, get out of the street!" Now, and this is an issue that we've already gone over. And hold on, this is something we've talked about. Bicyclists being ordered out of the street. Do you remember that? You remember that conversation we had? That's something you guys are supposed to have worked. You promised these other cyclists that you're going to work on your understanding of the law. I thought you guys agreed to that to me. And yet here you are. I'm all the way in the gutter, and you guys and Heitmeyer's yelling, "Get out of the street!"
From this point forward, because I have another meeting to get into. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't have time to discuss this at length with you out here. Like I said in my conversation with you on the telephone, if you have a question, if you have a concern, you need to put that in writing to me. We'll respond in writing. None of this more back and forth. You showing up here expecting on-camera interviews with us. Okay, it's not going to happen.
Well, if you guys didn't
have a receipt.
Look, if you guys didn't make false arrests,
okay, that's your interpretation. You have a right to that.
If you guys didn't shoot people in the back.
I'm not going to argue with you,
If you guys didn't arrest a street full of cyclists for no reason, if you guys weren't committing these crimes, I would never have been down here.
You don't have all the facts on any of that.
Oh, I don't?
Okay?
I have plenty of facts. So I'm wrong about all those things, right?
Yes, you are.
Lies, yeah. They're gonna get you. Lies, yeah. They won't forget you.
So you guys didn't shoot some suspects in the back?
I'm not going to argue with that here.
No,
okay?
Did you guys shoot some suspects in the back? Did you guys unlawfully cite a
Daniel.
And it is impeding traffic, which is a vehicle code violation. She's a relative of the guy killed on 135 Street?
Yeah.
Nope. That was your stepfather?
I know, we're on top of all of that stuff.
Don't know all the circumstances on that yet, but...
That's because the father of a cop, the daughter of a cop killed him, that's why.
Actually, I don't know. I wasn't even working that night. But I'm just saying, like, bicyclists
Well,
get hit...
sergeant's daughter hit and killed this person and tried to get away with it, and now it came to light, so now he's under investigation. So yeah, we're on top of all this stuff.
We're done here.
Because you don't want to comment on the truth.
Okay?
Yeah, I understand. I know I ask difficult questions and you don't want to answer them because you
It's not
can't.
appropriate for me to answer them.
Well, so
Okay.
what is appropriate? We just sweep everything under the
We're
rug
done.
and I don't come
We're
back
done.
because
Have a good day.
we don't want the public to know the truth?
Have a good day.
You have a good day too, Lieutenant Prendergast.
Is that they're not going to give it back to you unless you have a court order.
Yeah, you guys either need to return it or provide the legal justification for keeping it. And you know, the only crime that video proves, if you guys haven't already deleted it, is a crime of your own. Not you know, I didn't commit any crime.
Right. Okay. Daniel. I know you want answers, and I know you get frustrated when you don't get answers.
The worst part of this whole incident was there was unpublished videos on my camera. Not all of them are related to police, recording the police. There was videos on there of my father, you know, personal stuff that is none of the police officer's business. And they are so mature that apparently they passed around my camera because Officer Rosales confronted me on the street several times making jokes about my father. Jokes that he could have only made and saying things that he could have only known had he watched the videos that were in my camera. So not only was I innocent, I didn't break any law, and I spent the night in jail, but they kept my camera for 3 months and kept criminal charges pending over my head for 3 months so they could play around with my camera and watch videos. Well, that would make this event not enjoyable for you?
I know what you want to do. You want to get
No. Look, if you can't answer the question, then you just simply tell me you can't answer the question, and that'll be the end of that conversation. I'm not trying to do anything. I just asked you a question. That's simple. So you don't want to answer that question? Okay.